In today's hectic world, our thoughts often bounce between reflecting on past events and stressing about what's to come. We repeatedly think about old mistakes, meticulously plan for the future, and often forget to truly experience life. But Buddha taught that inner peace isn't found in yesterday's memories or tomorrow's dreams. It's only in this very instant. The current moment is where life happens, where happiness is felt, and where freedom from suffering starts. In this video, we'll discover how to welcome the present moment using Buddhist teachings, helping you develop inner peace and mental clarity. Let's begin.
To genuinely experience the current moment, we must first recognize what it is. The Buddha shows us that the present is where life unfolds. It's the only time we can truly feel things. The past is gone, and the future is yet to arrive. When we obsess over either, we miss the richness of the now. But how can we live in the present if we are constantly distracted or lost in our thoughts? To live completely in the present, we must become aware of it. Pay attention to what surrounds you now, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the tastes, the textures, the feelings, the sensations, the thoughts. Immerse yourself in the totality of your current experience. Consider how often your mind wanders. It might drift to a conversation you had earlier, a task you need to complete, or a worry about an upcoming event. Each time you notice your mind drifting, gently guide it back to the present. Don't judge yourself for wandering thoughts, simply acknowledge them and redirect your attention. Think of your mind as a muscle that needs to be trained. The more you practice bringing your attention back to the present, the easier it will become. The present moment is not just about the absence of past or future thoughts, it's also about fully engaging with whatever you are doing. Whether you're drinking a cup of tea, listening to music, or working on a project, give it your complete attention. Savor each sip of tea, noticing the warmth and flavor. Fully listen to the music, letting it fill your senses. Focus intently on your work, losing yourself in the task at hand. By engaging fully in each activity, you transform ordinary moments into rich and meaningful experiences. The more you practice this, the more you discover how the present is full of beautiful and meaningful experiences, and how each moment offers the chance to live fully. This continuous practice allows you to truly understand and embrace the present. Many of us carry burdens from past events, mistakes, regrets, or unresolved issues. Buddha's teachings remind us that the past is gone. It's simply a memory, a collection of feelings and images. By holding on to these memories, we allow them to dominate us. It's like carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones, each symbolizing past pain or sorrow. But Buddha teaches that we are not defined by our past. By letting go of the past, we set ourselves free. This freeing isn't about erasing or denying your experiences. It's about accepting what happened, learning from it, and then releasing the emotional charge that keeps you tied to it. One technique to practice is to visualize yourself placing these memories into a box, sealing it, and setting it aside. You acknowledge that those events happened, but they no longer control your present. Another way to free yourself from the past is through forgiveness. Forgive yourself for any mistakes you've made and forgive others who may have hurt you. Forgiveness is not condoning harmful actions, but it is releasing the anger and resentment that weighs you down. This practice creates space for healing and allows you to move forward with a lighter heart. Just as we cling to the past, we often find ourselves trapped by anxieties and concerns about the future. What will happen tomorrow? Will I succeed? Will things get better? The Buddha shows us that attachment to the future breeds worry because the future is just an illusion. It's a projection of our minds. It hasn't come yet, and we can't control it. This doesn't mean you shouldn't plan for the future, but rather that you shouldn't become fixated on it to the point of anxiety. Instead of getting lost in future possibilities, try to focus on what you can control in the present. What actions can you take today to create a better tomorrow? Small, consistent efforts in the present can lead to significant results in the future. Trust that you are doing your best in each moment and that the future will unfold as it should. The key is to strike a balance between planning and letting go, between action and acceptance. Mindfulness means being fully involved in what we're doing without distractions. It's about paying attention to the present moment with openness, curiosity, and acceptance. Whether you are washing dishes, walking in nature, or having a conversation, mindfulness means being present. The Buddha teaches that mindfulness is the foundation of all spiritual practice. It brings clarity and understanding into our lives. When we're truly mindful, every moment becomes rich with meaning. We become fully engaged in life, no longer bothered by the noise of our minds or the world. Mindfulness can be practiced in any situation. When you're eating, pay attention to the colors, textures, and flavors of your food. When you're walking, notice the sensations in your body as you move. When you're talking to someone, listen deeply to what they're saying without interrupting or planning your response. The more you practice mindfulness, the more you'll notice the beauty and wonder that exists in everyday moments. You will also become more aware of your thoughts and emotions without getting carried away by them. Next time you find yourself in a normal moment, pause and ask yourself, can I be fully here? Can I pay attention to the sights, sounds, and feelings without my mind wandering? This simple question can serve as a reminder to bring yourself back to the present. Remember that mindfulness is not about achieving a certain state or eliminating all thoughts. It's about cultivating awareness and acceptance of whatever is happening in the present. One of the easiest and most effective ways to return to the present moment is by focusing on our breathing. Our breath is always with us, it's our anchor in the present. When we feel stressed, anxious, or distracted, we can bring our focus back to our breath. The Buddha often taught that our breath is the key to mindfulness. With each inhale and exhale, we return to our natural state of calm and awareness. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. You may notice your chest rising and falling or the air passing through your nostrils. Gently follow your breath without trying to control it. If your mind wanders, simply acknowledge the thought and gently redirect your attention back to your breath. Living in the present also means practicing kindness, both to ourselves and to others. The Buddha taught that suffering arises when we judge or resist the present, but when we accept and are kind, we allow life to flow naturally. Be kind to yourself as you are now. Let go of criticizing yourself and be gentle with your imperfections. Treat yourself with the same compassion that you would offer to a dear friend. Extend this kindness to others. When we are present with someone, truly listening and understanding, we create deeper, more meaningful relationships. We offer them the gift of our full attention, which is one of the most valuable things we can give. Another key to experiencing the present moment is releasing attachment and desire. The Buddha taught that attachment to things, people, or results leads to suffering. We often want more success, more things, more recognition. But these desires can trap us in a cycle of dissatisfaction. When we let go of our attachment to things or results, we can enjoy life as it is. This doesn't mean you shouldn't have goals or strive for improvement, but rather that you shouldn't base your happiness on achieving those goals. True happiness comes from within, from accepting and appreciating what you have in the present moment. Living without attachment means enjoying life as it is without constantly wanting more. It's about enjoying the present fully and freely without expecting anything in return. Savor the simple pleasures of life, such as the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of your food, or the laughter of a loved one. These moments are precious and fleeting, so cherish them while they last. As the Buddha said, attachment is the root of suffering. Letting go of attachment allows us to feel real joy in the present. Impermanence is a core Buddhist teaching. Everything constantly changes. The Buddha taught that by accepting impermanence, we free ourselves from the fear of loss and change. Whether it's joy, sadness, success, or failure, everything passes. This understanding allows us to fully welcome the present moment. Knowing that everything is temporary can help us appreciate the good times even more and cope with the difficult times with greater resilience. By welcoming change, we can live more fully in the moment without clinging to any certain outcome. Life is a flow. When we accept this, we can enjoy the journey instead of fearing where we are going. Embrace the ups and downs, the twists and turns, and know that each experience is a valuable part of your journey. In the end, the present moment is where real peace and freedom lie. By using mindfulness, letting go of attachments, and accepting that life is always changing, we unlock a deep sense of inner calm. The Buddha taught that freedom comes from experiencing the present moment without the weight of the past or the future. In this space, we find clarity, peace, and the real joy of being alive. If you found these teachings inspiring, please subscribe to our channel. Join us as we continue to explore the wisdom of the Buddha and discover how we can live more peacefully and mindfully.
Please like, comment, and share this video with anyone who could benefit from experiencing the present. Remember, peace is always here for us, right here, right now.